How you give a punishment to a developer worse than firing? You ask him to write detailed documentation. I was watching a video from TechLead. In this video, TechLead was explaining how the Google developers are different from the rest of the industry. What makes Google developers different? He mentioned anytime he will hire a Google software engineer. So he gives a very nice overview how the Google organization, culture and processes take a raw software engineer and produces an awesome software engineer. So I want to discuss 3 points from his speech, from his video. Do check out his video. It's a very amazing video. There are great insight, great information, great career advices. The first thing he mentioned is Google encourages its software developers to take initiative. Your performance is measured based on the initiative, difficulty, and the impact. So did you take some initiative which helped the customers? Or did you build some framework, some application which generated revenue for the company? Or there was some problem which was affecting a lot of people and you took an initiative, came with innovative idea and solved it, and it was very difficult to do it. So if you are sitting just if you are just killing 8 hours doing what told to do, you are not going to get a lot of raises or promotion, and the raises in Google is huge. So if you are rewriting code, that's not good for your promotion. So one thing is like you have to judge yourself. I think a lot of us, we work very hard rewriting existing software, whether there's a need or no need. A lot of time I plead myself guilty. We rewrote someone else's code. We rewrote someone else's code because it was not our code. A lot of us has a tendency to rewrite code rather than using others. So think about it. What people are looking from you? Are people looking from delivery from you? If your people are looking for delivery from you, it's okay to use other libraries, open source framework, other people's idea if it helps you to deliver. When you are working on a complex project, you are not going to have solution for every problem in that project. You have to work with other people. You have to use other people's idea, other people's code and work. The second important thing is in Google, it's related to initiative. In Google, you have to deliver something fast. So you may join Google and you will be working on proprietary technology, and you cannot take for months, years to learn the software system. You have to produce something fast, and Google has put up very good systems, processes and framework to make sure that you can deliver something fast without breaking some critical functionality. They have a very good testing strategy to test the critical functionality so that you don't break another thing. The other thing is what Google does it. It's a work culture. They focus on processes. If something is broken, instead of blaming some programmer, firing him and then go and back hiring somebody else, they look it as a process problem, how they can fix the process so that problem doesn't happen. And this is very good idea. A lot of time we can be guilty of blaming somebody else instead of putting a processes. The first thing is like hiring is so difficult. If you're going to hire and fire and your organization, it's gonna hurt your organization. And silly organizations do that kind of strategy. You hire the best, and just because something broke in the production, you fire them instead of focusing on the processes. Very, very important if you are especially if you are a leader, or you should work for to create such kind of environment where there is a safety, no blame game, and that's how you bring the best out of the people. You're going to bring best of the people if they are not scared for their life, for their job, to try out things. How you give a punishment to a developer worse than firing? You ask him to write detailed documentation. So whenever something is broken, the developers have to do root cause analysis. They have to write huge documentation why this thing happened and how they can build processes so that this problem won't happen in the future. And third important thing is people skill. In Google, you have to work with a lot of people, and these people comes from diverse background. They have other ideas. They may not like your projects. So you have to work with these people who are diverse, who may not be on the same wavelength. You have to work with them to get the job done. So you have to build really good people skills, communication skills, and have to make sure get the job done. So I think one other advantage Google engineers have is the environment. In Google, you get to work with a lot of good people. I did a review how Google works. I will put a link down. Do check out. It's a very beautiful book. I believe every software engineer should read how Google works. Some of it has great ideas that you can use. One thing they have built is they understand smart people like to work with other smart people. So they have created an environment where people can come and talk to each other, learn from each other. So they have gaming area, they have ping pong, free lunch area, so that smart people can talk to each other. Lot of time I see people giving advice how you can become a great developer. You should work hard, you should take complex problems, you should be always challenging you. Yes, that's a good advice. One additional advice I will give you, that how you become good is when you become with very good people. Somebody nicely said, you are the average of the 5 people with whom you hang out. So in Google, you get to you have opportunity to work with very, very smart people who bring the best out of you. So these are the 3 takeaways. Learn to build, take initiative, create an environment where there is a safety. You focus on processes instead of blaming the people, and focus on the deliverables. Focus, be careful that industry pays us to deliver how we make money when company gets the revenue. So are you shipping features, products which are generating revenue for your company? Always focus on the big picture. And the third thing is build relationship with the people. I know a lot of us, including myself, we liked programming because we were not good with the people. But these soft skills can be learned. If these people skills can be learned. I have a review of the book How to Win Friends from Dale Carnegie. He has very good tips how can you improve your personal skills. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, like it, share it, and subscribe to this channel for your regular updates.